And then there's the bomb squad trooper. So yeah, it's big enough to hold 2 gunships. So yeah, I will show you the lights that I installed in action. Here is the lights. So really epic. I installed them all in there. And then there's platforms to walk around all the way. So that's pretty interesting. These pillars are 4x4. Lots of 2x4 bricks in those. And yeah, I'm just using 6x6 plates and 2x4 bricks to build the majority of this. So yeah, that's really nice. So yeah, and now for the top part. Problem with this is I had to build this under part to hold up this part, so that was kind of hard because the top part almost like at first when you put it on, the weight it was sort of uneven because there's a huge distance between that, a small distance between that, so the weight difference on the 2 sides almost blew the whole thing up, so it kind of sucked. Okay, so now onto the top. I got these guns with gunners. They're like the ones in the Snowtrooper battle packs, but they just have a few mods. That's pretty cool. There's another one down that end. So up here, you'll notice this is my custom commander. I don't know, I'm gonna get a picture of him. He's gonna like represent Krisproductions Studios or something. I know, but he's like totally pawning those droids. A whole bunch of shock troopers, which are the Chancellor's troops. They used to be sitting down in those chairs there, or in the command center, and they ran out. Now they're like sniping droids. And you'll notice Kit Fisto and Plo Koon are in here, and then you'd think, well, why would there be like 2 Master Jedi in one battle? That, like, it's such a big planet that they should be fighting separately somewhere else. But they're both guarding the Chancellor, so they're fighting Asajj Ventress together, so they're totally gonna like pawn her. It's probably where she dies. No, she actually dies in Cayo Neomodia, but a whole bunch of rocket droids just helping. Got a commander rocket droid. You got this other Padawan, and then his master is in there, and then that's like their clone commander. And then, so yeah, roof. Then there's a communications table. This Jedi Master. Back to tank. There's a custom turret up there. You guys are probably getting bored of that one because it's in like all my bases. In here you got 2 clones. One's a gunner. But then there's 2 probe droids. And nothing on that side. Then there's a whole bunch of chairs, and there's Chancellor Palpatine's desk. The point of the desk is basically that's where he like talks to all the commanders and stuff. Here is an officer. He's like the guardian of that creature in that strange tank or whatever. Awesome gun. And this is like, it's this vehicle. So yeah, it's pretty epic. Custom landing pad. And then in here is like the troops' quarters. And from my point of view, I think the clones only like, basically at a base like this, only 4 should sleep at a time, because basically all the rest of them should be like out in battle or guarding and stuff. So those bunk beds, you can fit people underneath them. So there's 2 clones there, and then there's one serving food, some apples, jellyfish, chocolate bar from the old Hogwarts Express. Those are like my rations, and those are just like extra ones, and then there's one in there. 2 on his plate. There's a helmet rack, plates. So yeah, windows, and show you the shock troopers. Custom commander, and I have to say that's pretty much it for the whole base. And again, this is a base entry into a legoboy12345678s contest. It's the Battle of Coruscant, and yeah, so that's pretty much it. Rate, comment, subscribe, and bye.